Yeah, I'm gonna sleep so good for the next 2 days. Out of here. Come on, this way, it's a mop.
Good evening. I want to welcome everybody to our meeting. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then we're going to get started because we have so much to cover. Also, if you're a new person or a second year person and you would like your parents to come on just to hear some of the information, you are welcome to invite them on as well. But we'll start in a few minutes. Again, I want to welcome everyone to our meeting tonight. I'm going to give about 2 more minutes and then we're going to get started. Any of my co-hosts, if you have the capabilities to admit people, go ahead and admit them. and we have some people signing on right now, so we'll wait about 2 more minutes and then we get started. We have a lot of information to cover. And again, thank you. If you're just coming on and your parents are with you and you're a new person or a second year person, go ahead and you can have them listen in so they have the information as well. We just want you to be knowledgeable about all the things that are coming up with the band. So about 2 more minutes and we're gonna go through it. Again, thank you for joining. All right, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. Tonight's meeting is for our new personnel as well as our new members. The point is to kind of give you information about the band program and our camp that's upcoming. We have, I know some of you guys have been excited and ready to go, and we're excited as well. So we wanted to kind of lay everything out for our second year people. Since you guys didn't have camp last year, we thought it'd be best for you to come on so you can understand the logistics of how it's actually going to happen and how things usually roll. So let's continue. Tonight, what we'll do is go over some staff introductions. I'm gonna go over the new member enrollment checklist. We have a Bandcamp overview, go over some specifics, some regulations, some help tips, some things that camp is all about, and some arrival procedures. And then we'll give you a chance for questions. Hopefully I'll cover everything and we won't have a lot of questions tonight. Mr. Graham is on. Mr. Graham, I'm not sure if you can see. Mr. Graham is in Grand Rapids, Michigan for a conference, but if you can see the screen,
Yes,
let me know.
I can see the screen.
All right, well, I got you then. So we're gonna go start with our introductions and allow those people to speak.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Graham. I'm the Assistant Director of Bands here at NCCU. I also am over recruitment, and I'm the Music Education Coordinator.
Hold on. Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Hudson. I'm the percussion instructor here at North Carolina Central University. I also deal with the marketing of the program. So, of course, if you have any great ideas about how we can push ourselves to be a better presence on social media, you're more than welcome to let me know. We'll make sure we get those things rolling. So don't think just because you're new that you don't have anything to bring to the table, because I'm sure you do.
Oh, there you go. No, you just click the link. No, not even.
Hi, this is I'm Miss Henderson. I am the dance instructor. I'm an alumni of the band and dance as well, and I look forward to working with everyone.
Good evening. I am Miss Wooten. I am the flag instructor. I'm also an alumni for NCCU as well as the Sound Machine.
All right, so we'll continue. We have a couple of people that we want to introduce you to. Some of them are on tonight, some of them are not, but if they are on, feel free to jump in. First of all, for our camp this year, we will be bringing in some clinicians, and one of our rangers is going to be working with our upper brass is Mr. Javon Wilson. If you're in, Mr. Wilson, you want to say you was greet the group. All right. If we can come back to you. So we have Mr. Ahokana, Low Brass, Mr. and Mrs. Littlejohn will also be on. Ms. Hollins will be working with the flags as a clinician. Mr. Jones, if some of you guys have heard him do march aerobics before. And then we have several rehearsal assistants that'll be working with us. At this time, we want to go ahead and allow our student leaders, our captains only, just introduce themselves, and our drum majors.
What's up, y'all? My name is Hassan Gaddy. I am a sophomore. I'll be your drum major for this year.
All right. Mr. Donnell Troy would also be another drum major. Instrumental captains. Kamani.
Hello, my name is Kimani Patterson. I'm a junior and I'll be serving as your woodwind captain and piccolo section leader.
And BJ.
What's good, y'all? I'll be serving as the percussion captain for this coming up year. I'm a senior music major from Charlotte. Y'all need me, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up, man. I'm free to talk about anything.
All right. We have our auxiliary captains. You can unmute and introduce yourselves.
Hi, everyone. I am Audrey Jones. I am a rising junior, and I am one of your co-captains this year.
Good day. All right. Any other dance captains on? Aaliyah? Unmute. Got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, y'all. My name is Aaliyah. I am a senior, and I'll be one of the co-captains for this upcoming season.
All right. All of our section leaders, if you can put your name and your instrument in the section, in the chat, just so that the people that are coming on and know who the actual section leaders of each sections are, and they'll know who they can contact. All right. So go ahead and do that. All of my brass, woodwind, percussion, sub section leaders, and other wind section leaders. Auxiliary section leaders. Committee leaders, want to introduce yourself.
What's up again, y'all? My name is Hassan Gaddy. I am the student arranger for this upcoming season.
4483.
And Denasia, if you're on new personnel. Denasia or Janae. I know I saw her up there. All right, we're gonna keep going. So with the band program, we have a series of support staff that are that help our program out. Our Sound Machine Booster Club, which you'll meet at a later date. We also have a media team, and we have student organizations Kappa Kappa Psi and Tau Beta Sigma, which are the National Honorary Band Fraternity and Sorority of the Sound Machine. So if you are a new member, I just kind of want to go through here and make sure that you've gone through this checklist, because if you missed anything on this checklist, then it means that you're probably behind when it comes to your enrollment. So first of all, everybody should have applied and been accepted by now. So that takes care of steps 1 and 2. If you either auditioned to be in the band or for a scholarship or to be on the auxiliary squad, you should have secured your band audition some of you guys waive your audition this year, and that's fine as well. Complete your financial aid. Make sure that you have done everything to complete your financial aid. Check the status of your financial aid and make sure that's all taken care of. Pay your enrollment deposit. That lets the school know that you're actually coming here. You're the housing deposit, step 6, and make sure you register for SOAR. I met many of you guys at SOAR. Some of you guys are coming to the one tomorrow. Make sure you come by the band table and so we can greet you guys on tomorrow. So those are the enrollment steps for our freshmen. If you haven't done something on that, that means you're behind or something is not quite all the way together with your enrollment. And if you have questions, make sure you contact me and let me know if I can help in any way. Band camp. So band camp is basically preseason training. It's going to be August 2nd through the 14th. What should you expect? Musical training, fundamentals of marching and drill, dance and visual choreography, physical exercise and conditioning. We also have workshops, team building, equipment care, things like that. Some show design we will be putting together our show during that time, and we have many performances during camp as well. And it's a lot of fun. It's hard work, but it's a lot of fun. We usually do camp 3 times a day. We have an early morning, we have a morning session, we have a midday session, and an evening session. Every day, those times may vary. So every day you won't be getting up at 6 a.m. I'm not even going to be doing that myself. But we do have a couple of days that we have early morning rehearsals that we want to make sure that we're out there before the sun comes up. So we don't suffer from heat exhaustion and things like that. The midday rehearsals are usually inside, and then we come back outside for the evening. We will give you a detailed schedule, so check your email. We'll give you a little bit more schedule before you come, but definitely a detailed schedule when you get here. Expect camp every day from the 2nd through the 14th. There's no breaks. There's no days off during that time. We have a big performance on television on August 28th. So think about that. August 2nd to August 28th. That's all we have in order to get ready and to be ready for our nationally televised performance. Plan everything before you come to camp. Remember, you are moving in. You're bringing everything and you're moving in to your particular dorm, to your assigned dorm when you come for camp. So you're in school basically when you come to camp. You're bringing everything. All right. Plan all your appointments. Don't plan to go to your family reunion this year. They'll see you next year. All right. So make sure you understand all this. When you come for camp, you are coming for school. There's nothing else going on. There's no classes. It's just band. All right. What do you need to bring? Of course, your band fees, any medications, your instrument. If you have a laptop or device, pen, pencil, water jug, hat, sunscreen, things to keep you, protect your skin. If you're on now, make sure you mute yourself. If you're on now, make sure you mute yourself. And then other recommended items that's on the COVID list, we sent you that email with all the camp information. And remember to hydrate, it's very important. Medical. Now I'm not gonna talk fast through this. I gotta make sure that everybody understands this. So it might be a little slow for you. The medical information is very important. Very important. First of all, I gotta move this screen out of the way so I can see myself. Yeah, mute yourself. All right, so we do have an infirmary on campus. So if you do get sick or something, they will be open. We also have, we have a COVID testing site and all that stuff. So it will be open. However, it is not the emergency room, okay? So if you're sick, we're gonna take you to the doctor to get checked out, of course, with your parents' approval. Every day is a mandatory check-in, all right? If there's something wrong with you, we will come get you. You have to make sure that you check in every day. If you're sick or if whatever, we need to know exactly where you are. We highly recommend that you get vaccinated. COVID testing will take place on campus. And we do highly recommend that you get athletic physical. Some of y'all been sitting on the couch all summer and all year actually in the quarantine. So you need to make sure that you are physically fit enough to be ready to get trained at least. All right. So prior to your participation, we need to make sure that we know about any pre-existing health conditions that you may have. All right. We have a medical form link. You need to fill out that, complete that link and let us know. We're gonna flag you if you got asthma, if you got any kind of allergies, or anything like that. We wanna know what's wrong with you or what the issue is if something happens, all right? We know any physical limitations, anything, you need to make sure all your medicines are on there. Complete the medical form, make sure you eat, and keep yourself healthy. All right, again, I'm gonna go back to the sickness. If you get sick or something, make sure you notify your section leaders and the band office. All right, you have to call in and let us know if you're sick. We are going to send somebody to look for you. All right, so once we know what's going on, we will direct you to wherever you need to go. Once you go to the hospital or the doctor or the infirmary or something, they will give you, you will need a clearance note to come back to our rehearsals. All right. Call the campus police first if something is an emergency, then call the band office. A lot of times, some of y'all, you get all nervous when it's an emergency, you call me and I can't do anything. So we're talking about emergencies only. All right. So do not simply just stay in your room if you're sick. Let us know what's going on so we can get you help. Because I'll personally come get you myself. I do not mind. All right. Please mute yourself if you're just coming on. Camp attire. Do not wear any denim. Do not wear any jewelry. You will not need your phones. Do not wear any clothing that bears any other college or name of a high school. So our camp attire is white t-shirt, black shorts, white running shoes, a hat. Auxiliary attire is a little different, and they'll speak about that. Do not think that you can turn your shirt inside out and that's gonna be a white shirt. No, that's not a white shirt. That's some other shirt. So white means white, and following directions is very important. All right, we wanna always look like a band. We wanna look like a band all the time, so that's some uniformity. We're gonna hand it over to Mr. Hudson so he can speak about percussion real quick.
Good afternoon again, or good evening again, everybody. What you see on the board right now, or on the screen right now, is just your equipment that you're going to need. Most of you on the call, as I scroll through the list, should have already received this. So you should already know, of course, if your snare is telling you what sticks you need, what straps you need, tenor, same concept with sticks and straps. Bass, cymbals, same thing. Cymbals, you got a little bit easier because you just have to get your bandanas. And then you can decide to section your specific subsection to let you know if y'all are using gloves this year or not. The extras at the bottom, like I said, they are extras, but they will come in handy, especially those headphones. I have a few in the office, but if you can get your own, those ear protection ones, those will be really good because one, it'll help you health-wise with your ears, and then two, also it kind of helps with the listening as far as keeping time and things of that nature. So that's enough on equipment. Can we go to the next slide? Because I think I had one more thing on there. Nope, I did not. Well, just real quick before we move on to flags, just percussion, do realize that sometimes we will be outside a little bit more. So make sure you have a little bit extra as far as hydration is concerned. So make sure you keep that water bottle very close nearby at all times. Also, just because we sometimes do some extra things does not negate the rules that are already set by the band. So follow all the band rules first and foremost at all times, because we are part of the band. So don't think that, because we're the drum line and we sometimes do extra stuff, we can slide with whatever the rules are. So make sure that's understood ahead of time before you come so you don't get sent home. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson. We're gonna go to the flag information with Ms. Wooten, basically covering some of the attire.
Good evening, y'all. So for flag information, Pretty much same as the instrumentalists. You wear your white tops, black
use
bottoms.
this since you about to be finished. Yes, I can use this. Make sure you mute yourself, please.
For shoes, either jazz sneakers or regular sneakers. If you have jazz boots or slip-ons, those are also, you can wear those, that's fine. Black sports bras, make sure they are fitted in something comfortable. No other color is allowed. But yeah, athletic shoes are very important. White fitted tops, make sure your top is fitted. If it's not, if it's too baggy, your flagpole can get caught in your shirt, mess up routine. Just make sure all of your clothes are fitted. That's pretty much all for attire.
All right, thank you, Ms. Wooten. Ms. Henderson with dance information.
Okay, so it, just like with everyone else, you do need to have a white shirt, plain white shirt, no logos, nothing else. Black sports bras, there should not be any other logos on that black sports bra, needs to be plain black. Just as Ms. Wooten explained as well, you need to have on a comfortable sports bra, nothing to where anything is hanging out. It needs to be secure. Black biking shorts or black leggings. The black biking shorts need to be at a nice length, doesn't need to be too short. They should not be riding up. If you feel they will, just wear black leggings. Make sure you do have running shoes. I know we discussed the shoes that you're supposed to have, which is the tan jazz shoes, the black jazz shoes, and of course your white Reebok sneakers that you'll be getting, but you will also need a pair of running shoes. Those white sneakers are for performances and for when we're traveling. So you need to have a separate pair of running sneakers. Just to review what we had already discussed, your hair, your makeup, all that needs to be presentable at all times throughout band camp is to help you maintain and learn how to maintain your look, your hair, just as if you were performing. And you'll be taking a lot of pictures in band camp, and we don't want any bad pictures. So make sure you maintain your hair and makeup. And we've already discussed what hairstyles are allowed. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know.
Thank you, Ms. Henderson. All right. I'm not gonna read the entire thing on fees. We emailed you this information, but I do want to highlight a couple of things. All right. It's best to go ahead and take care of your fees before camp. Fees can be paid at the bursar's office. It says online, but you can't pay them online this year. You have to call in the bursar's office. That's 919-530-6234, and you can pay over the phone. If you do that, request the email, receipt, and a confirmation number. Bring your receipt and confirmation number with you to camp. Also, if you don't pay over the phone, make sure that once you check in, you'll have time to do that prior to reporting for check-in for band. All right, you can move in and then you can go to the bursar's office, but you need to make sure your fees are taken care of prior to beginning. All right. So those are the total for fees. I'm not sure if everybody can see it, but your instrumental fees, most of the things that you keep yourself are what you're paying for. So your windsuit, your shoes, your spats, your cap, and your gloves. Flags, same type of thing. What I want to do is highlight this. So you're only paying $110 to your flag, to the bursar's office. Your other $40 you'll be paying to the Sound Machine Booster Club, and then you can do that at camp. They'll be set up to give you receipts and things like that. So that's very important. Your total dues is $150, but $110 goes to the bursar, $40 goes to the boosters. Dancer fees, same concept. $100 goes to the bursar's office, $50 goes to the Sound Machine Booster Club. All right. Forms. I'm going to actually, I'm gonna re-email this form list specifically out, because it's very important. Your medical form must be completed. Your link to your liability form and your link to your hazing policy is all in there. Must be complete by 7/21/21. So if there's any medical information, give this to your parents because it does have a place on there for your insurance card and stuff like that. We need you to fill that information out. If you pass out, if you won't have a medical form, we can't tell anybody. We don't know what your mom number is. We don't know nothing. So we need to make sure that your medical form is complete so we can have all of that information on file. Those three forms, and of course everybody's already registered for camp. This is a checklist that I'm gonna go through really quick. All this does is assign, kind of go down everything that should be turned in or you should submit and make sure you got straight before you come here. So new people, you follow your enrollment steps. All right, you've done all the enrollment steps that I outlined earlier. Make sure you've completed the online band registration. You have done it because you wouldn't have gotten this email if you didn't. So you're good. Complete your medical, your liability, and your hazing forms. All right, those are the three forms that are right there. Pre-register for SOAR, that's a part of the thing. Make sure you have your instrument, your laptop, all the accessories for your instrument, your medication. Make sure you have at least 5 plain white tees. I will bring more because that's your attire every day. You want to kind of switch it out every time, every session. I would do that. A hat, your black shorts. Also, in the packet, it says black joggers or dry fit athletic pants. Sometimes we'll have you wear the joggers instead of the shorts. So make sure that you purchase both of those prior to coming to camp, your joggers and your shorts. Any COVID supplies that you might have, bring them. Also, if you're a wind player or percussionist, you need all black concert attire, because sometimes when we have more formal performances, we'll wear those instead of your band uniform. All right. All of your dorm necessities, your water, jug, pack, all of your band fees, and we're asking that everybody bring 1 case of water when you check in. All right. If we do this, we'll have enough water for the entire season. So take $5, go get you a case of water, and we're asking for a donation of water from the band. To the band, if you can. All right. Now, what everybody needs to understand right now, this is probably one of the most important aspects of this meeting, your camp arrival instructions. All right. I'm going to give you the steps, and then we have some things that we got from the housing department that's going to be very important that I got to go back and talk through. All right. So report to your assigned residence hall for check-in between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. So make sure that you get here early, go directly to your residence hall for check-in. Step 2 is some parts to it. All right. Some of you guys may have to go get your rapid COVID test. Some of you will be exempt. So that'll be step 2. You have to go to Walker. Step 3, after testing, or if you test positive, you have to look at the instructions for whatever you do next. After receiving your negative result, report to the bursar's office if you need to, pay for your dues, and then you will come into the band room and check in between 1:30 and 3:30. All of this information will be emailed, but I just want you to understand where to go once you get here. You go directly to your assigned residence hall. All right. You don't have an assigned residence hall if you didn't pay your housing deposit. So make sure that you handle all of that stuff. COVID information as it relates to this. Prior to your testing, make sure you arrive early as possible on the day that you assigned the test, if you have the test. There are some of you guys that will be exempt according to our housing department. If you have been fully vaccinated within 14 days of the testing date, you are exempt from testing. Please email your CDC vaccination card in advance to Ms. Tamika Woods. Her email is twoods15@nccu.edu. All right. So if you've been vaccinated, Send Ms. Woods your email with a screenshot of your vaccination and your name and all that information. Let them know you're here for band. You're also exempt from testing if you have tested positive within the last 90 days. All right. So proof of a positive COVID-19 test is required. Email that information as well to Ms. Tamika Woods. Those are the two people that will be exempt from testing. All right. Those are two people that will be exempt. Once you confirm it is exempt, you will not be required to take the test. All right. That's kind of cut off. If you have questions about it, contact Ms. Woods. Everybody else, after you check in your dorm, you will have to go get your test and wait for your results. All right. Immediately return to your room after testing. Immediately return to your room until you receive your results. The negative results will be sent via text within an hour. Positive test. Please remain in your room away from others until you receive further instructions via phone. Anyone that has a positive rapid test will be required to take another test. And then you will also be required to isolate for 10 days. All right. So that's very important that we make sure that we're healthy and we're safe and we don't have anything happen to, we get you, make sure everything is straight with you. In case you have a positive test, make sure that you prepare a bag or suitcase with clothing for at least 10 days. Make sure you include your underwear, socks, comfortable clothing. You will not have access to laundry facilities while in quarantine. This is all information, that's general information that happens with every student here if you were to test positive. All right. Just a few remarks. Again, reminder, donate water bottle to the program. Those of you who are WIN players, we sent you information on smart music. We actually sent probably 3/4 of our show out already 2 weeks ago, and our warm-ups. So all you have to do is go on there, practice the information. If you have questions about smart music and how it works, make sure you send those questions and then we can get with somebody that can help you. Your section leaders can help you walk through it. They can do a Zoom and y'all can walk through and just talk about how to get through the software. But you have all of the music already. It will help the program out if you are practicing. So I'm encouraging you to go ahead and practice, get your stuff straight so we'll be in here and we can start on content when we come in day one. All right. Parents, if you're on, this is information for you. Parents, Saturday, August 17th is not for you. That's going to be our first major performance. It's called Meet the Eagles Training Day. So right at the end of band camp, we do a culminating performance. Almost everything that we've been working on, we do a performance for the campus. On August 21st, this is when we are inviting you back, parents. That's Family, Friends, and Alumni Day. Basically, this is when we kind of show you a little bit, give you a sneak peek of our show. We have some food and kind of fellowship, and you'll get to kiss your son and daughter and be happy, and because you ain't seen them in 20 days. All right, so that's when we want to see you. We don't want to see you before then. All right, we don't want to see you. Drop them off and go home. All right. And then Saturday, August 28th, we want to see you guys. We're gonna need your support down in Atlanta, MEAC versus SWAC game against Alcorn State. It's gonna be a great event. We've already been contacted about so many things that could possibly happen down there. So definitely that'll be a good time to come down and see us in action for the first time of the year. See our website for updates. I'm not sure if you know that we have a website. It's www.nccusoundmachine.com. That's where we kind of house all of our immediate updates. Our camp itinerary, our daily itinerary will be up there. So you can find out exactly what's going on. We have all that information up on our website, and we try to keep it updated frequently. So make sure you check in that. All right. if there are any questions, we would love for you to take a minute and type them in the chat, and we'll take the next 5 minutes to go over questions, and we'll go from there. Let me stop sharing. If there's any questions in the chat, this is your time for them. I see one question: how do we get tickets to the games? On the athletics website, if you go to nccu.edu and go to athletics, you can find the entire schedule and you can purchase those game tickets there. All right, you can purchase those game tickets there. How do we go about joining the Booster Club? The Sound Machine Booster Club, they have a website, cmbc.org. Let me get it right. Sound Machine is not that. Sound Machine Booster Club. I'm making sure it's right. Okay, so it's nccusmbc.tripod.com. All right. So we'll put that in the chat. It's nccusmbc.tripod.com. All right. Everybody will be moving. If you're in here and you received a move-in date from the housing and it's later than August 2nd, you can ignore it. All right. August 2nd is the band move-in day. I've submitted all of that already, and they know that you're coming. Okay. August 2nd. All right. August 2nd. I'm in AEA and we moved in already. If you're already here, I don't see an issue with you moving in on campus. If that's your permanent dorm already. All right. If that's your permanent dorm, I don't see an issue. If there's a gap between your program ending, you want to contact the residential life office to see if they will go ahead and let you move on. That's for faith. All right. Yeah. Again, if you're already on campus for an aspiring Eagles or something like that, if you're already on campus and there's not a gap between the time that your program ends and when band camp begins, contact the residential life and make sure that it's okay for you to stay there. All right. That's for whoever's on iPhone. That's for whoever's already on campus. All right. These are good questions. Thank you. Did I miss anything? Any of my co-hosts? Did I miss any questions?
Yeah, you missed a few questions.
All right.
Christian Jackson Allen asked if you can explain the all black attire.
Okay, I see it. So all black attire. All right, when we have a concert, that's a black dress shirt, black dress pants. And if it's a lady, if you could wear either dress pants or a black skirt. All right, but all black attire is for if we're gonna have a concert or something. We want everybody to have all black. I don't know who your on-campus job is, Deanna. However, you need to let your job know that you have band camp. And then we can possibly work out sometimes in the middle. But let your job know, they know camp is coming, just like you're an athlete now. Football players, all of that, they have to go to camp. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and send this out to everybody else so you guys can rewind it and go backwards. Okay. We're gonna send this out to YouTube tonight. Somebody said, Jessica Jeffrey said, do you think it's possible for us to work a part-time job? If you're a new person, I would not. Your job is school. You need to be worrying about school right now. And I'm telling you that right now for your own good. If you come into school to get a degree, that needs to be your number one priority. If you're in band, okay, that's a class as well. So just like you're attending class, you attend band. So what's gonna happen is when you start, they're gonna start pulling. Your job gonna want more and more and more out of you. Then we're gonna have to let you go because you can't be here, okay? And we don't want that. We want you guys to be involved. You got the rest of your life to work, okay? You got the rest of your life to work. Right now, these next 4 years, you focus on getting your degree and get out of here. All right. Yeah. Induction ceremony on July 12th. We don't start until August 2nd. All right. Now we have instructors on here. So if you're a WIN player and if you contact me and you don't get with me and I don't get back with you as soon as you send it to me, make sure you contact Mr. Graham. It's actually better to contact him first because I'm doing everything. I'm dealing with 100 and something of y'all. And so your own personal thing, I know it's important to you, but I'm trying to help as many people as I can. So make sure you contact your section leader, your drum major, your instructor. Okay. Christian, I got your message. Yes, you will. If there's something on campus like that, we would definitely let you go do it. Make sure you communicate with your section leader and your instructor and let us know what's going on. That was a question about on-campus ceremony. Yes, we would definitely not pull you for that. Okay. Scholarships do not pay for your band fees. No. All right. I'm gonna take a few more questions.
I see someone had asked if you would go through the steps of when they get there again.
Yeah, I'll go through that. But I'm also, again, I'm gonna say it one more time. We are gonna upload this link so you guys can rewind this and see me say this as many times as you want to. You can go on to YouTube, but I'll go back through that. All right. Christina Bond, I think just trumpet player. Caleb, make sure you send Christina your contact information. Matter of fact, all section leaders put your email addresses in there. You should have received the email from your section leader already. If you haven't, they need to make sure they send you the information and contacting you. So Caleb, make sure you see Christina Bond, send her your information. All right. Any more questions, Mr. Graham, you see that I might be missing?
Let's see here.
Miss Tajeria Graham, if our roommate is also a part of the band, will we both have to move into our assigned dorm at the same time? Your window is from 9 to 12. Okay, your window is from 9 to 12. I will contact your roommate if you need the information. That you should already have it, but if you don't, I would kind of speak to your roommate and y'all can work out what time exactly y'all gonna be there so y'all don't conflict. Okay. But 9 to 12 is your window. 9 to 12 is your window. I'm gonna take questions for about 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna wrap it up. 2 more minutes. really quick, I'm gonna go back to the arrival instructions. Step 1, report to your assigned residence hall. Go directly to your residence hall once you get here. Check in, move in, all that stuff. All right. If you're not exempt, you're gonna have to go to Walker Complex, get your rapid COVID testing. Your dorm people will let you know exactly where you can find that. All right. After testing, if you tested positive, follow the directions that are listed in this particular screen. If you negative, go ahead and go to the bursar to take care of your dues, come to the band room and check in. All right. 5 steps. The other thing is the exempt people, send your information to Ms. T. Woods 15 at nccu.edu. All right. That's people who've been vaccinated within 14 days or if you tested positive. Make sure you pack a bag. Make sure if you have to go to quarantine or whatever. I know you guys are not. You're going to take care of yourselves and we're not going to have any issues. And that's pretty much it. Any other questions? All right, cool. Captains, what we want to do as soon as possible is try to get your entire groups in. Get a group meeting for your entire group. We need to close in communication. We're only a few weeks out. We want you guys to know everything and we don't have any questions. We want to get you as much information as possible. And the last thing I want to leave you with, y'all, is I know that last year was a real, it was tough. It was tough. A lot of you guys haven't played in a while. I get that. I understand that. We're going to work with y'all. We're going to push you, but we're going to work with you. I think the coolest thing is that you have the desire to come back and play. All right, that's very important, or dance or flag or whatever you're going to do. We have an exciting year, and all I'm asking for is that you put effort in, you try, and you communicate with us, and we're gonna work it out, man. We're gonna take this thing to the next level. So if there's no more questions,
there's one more, sir.
Yeah.
Christina Bond asked if she gets her last vaccination shot the day before move-in. Is that okay?
It says within the, what did it say? Within the 14 days, right? If it's within the 14-day window, you good. All right. You within the window, you're good. All right. I think that's it. So a couple of things you can look for from me. I'm gonna send this video out after it uploads, and contact me or your section leaders or whoever. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys on August 2nd. Thank you to all the staff, parents, students. Let's take the sound machine to the next level. We're looking forward to seeing y'all. Thank y'all.